Hey guys, this is homework problem number 4 from lesson 1.2. So I just kind of wanted to go through it with you. I know I had a couple questions and some people were confused. So this video hopefully will just kind of walk you through the problem and hopefully you'll be able to finish it to turn your assignment in. So you and a friend had just finished back to school shopping for clothes. Each of you had $200 to spend. The table below shows the items that you both filled the cart with and their cost, no sales tax. To make things fair, you've agreed to split the total cost of the items equally. So before we even start looking at the problem, I just want to take a look at this chart here. So right here, it's breaking down the items that you buy, okay? And then over here in the second column, it's telling you how many that you buy. If it's you and a friend, each of you are going to buy a backpack, so you're buying 2 backpacks. Each of you are going to buy a pair of pants. Each of you are going to buy 2 t-shirts, 1 pair of jeans each, 1 pair of shoes each, 1 pair of shorts each, 2 packs of socks each, and 1 sweatshirt each. The third column tells you how much each item costs. So if one backpack is $18 and you buy 2 of them, how much money are you going to spend? $36. The final column tells you the discount that you get for every item. So let's say we're going to buy a backpack and it's $18, but you get a discount that takes off $4.50. So even though the backpack was originally $18, you're really only paying $13.50 for it, which is great, $13.50. But it's not just you shopping, right? It's you and a friend, and you're each going to buy a backpack that costs $18, so you each get that discount of $4.50. So instead of spending $13.50, you're going to end up spending, $13.50 times 2. There's 2 of you, which means in total you spend $27 on backpacks. All right, so here we're looking at the first part to the problem on your homework. Write an expression that represents the total amount each of you spent after all of the discounts have been applied. So let's take a look at what we have here. This chart breaks down every item we buy and the cost that we're going to pay for the cost of each item and the discount we get. So if we're looking at backpacks, I'm going to buy a backpack. Originally it's $18, but I'm going to subtract the discount that I get. So if I evaluate this expression, 18 minus 4.5, I will get the price that I paid for my backpack. But I didn't just buy a backpack. I also bought a pair of pants. Originally, pair of pants was $29.95, but I had a $5.99 discount. So if I evaluate this expression, I will find the price that I paid for a pair of pants. But I didn't stop there. I also bought t-shirts. So the price of a t-shirt is $9.95. But I had a coupon, got $1.99 off. How many t-shirts did I buy? Remember, there are 2 of us shopping, and we each buy the same thing. So if we bought 4 t-shirts in all, each of us bought 2 t-shirts. This expression right here gives me the price of 1 t-shirt. So I need to multiply this quantity by 2 so that I know how much I paid for my 2 t-shirts. And we'll do one more. I bought a pair of jeans. So each pair of jeans starts at $32. I had a coupon that got me $6.40 off. So if I evaluate 32 subtract $6.40, I will find the price that I paid for my 1 pair of jeans. Right, we only bought 2, and there are 2 of us, so we each got 1 pair. So what this problem is asking you to do is to continue going through the chart. You've got to work your way all the way down and write out an expression that will say how much each of you, so individually, how much did you spend on clothes and supplies for school. So write everything out, continue going down, and when you're done, actually plug this into a calculator and solve it. Give me a final dollar amount that will tell me how much each of you spent. All right, so this part B, says write an expression that shows how much money you and your friend saved after the discounts have been applied. Evaluate the expression and circle your answer. So, two parts to this problem. The first part involves solving part A and knowing how much money you ended up spending. The second part of this says how much you saved after discounts have been applied. So, do you agree that if you had gone to the store and there were no discounts, you would have spent a lot more money, right? So what this is trying to get you to look at is to see how much you would have spent without the discounts. How could we figure that out? I'm going to take a look at, if I buy 2 backpacks, I'm spending $18 on each one. 18 times 2 will give me the price I spent on 2 backpacks. Plus, I'm going to buy, $29.95. I'm going to buy pants. I'm going to skip t-shirts for a minute. I bought jeans. Jeans cost $32. Plus, I bought 2 pairs of shoes. So that's $65.95. Plus, I bought a pair of shorts. That's $12.95. Plus, I'm going to skip socks for a second too. Plus a sweatshirt, $25. Okay? So, I'm going to pause here for a second. Why did I write 2 times the quantity of 18 plus $29.95 plus 32, etc., etc.? Because if you look in the quantity column, I bought 2 of each of those things. 2 backpacks, 2 pairs of pants, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of shoes, 2 pairs of shorts, and 2 sweatshirts. How many t-shirts and socks did I buy? I bought 4 of those. So I'm going to add 4 times the price of those items. T-shirts were $9.95 and socks were $9. So if I solve this expression, it will give me how much we would have spent, my friend and I, how much we would have spent if there had been no discounts. If we would have paid full price for everything, this is how much we would have spent. But we're smarter than that. We got those coupons. So this is the starting place for this problem. You need to evaluate how much you would have spent without the discount. So money spent without discount. Part A, we solved for how much each of us spent. Okay? If I multiply that number by 2, that will tell me how much me and my friend spent in total. If I spent this much and she spent that much, together we would spend 2 times that much. So if I take the money spent without the discount and I subtract how much we actually spent, 2 times money from part A, I will find out how much we saved. All right, so part A, we looked at how much we spent individually. So I spent this amount after I bought all the things on my list. In part B, we wrote and solved an expression that determined how much money my friend and I saved together. All right? So this final part says, how much money do you have left? So how much money did I start with? Together we started with $400, but the beginning of the problem says each of you had $200 to spend. how much money do I have left after what I spent? So I started with 200. I'm going to subtract the money spent while I was shopping to find out how much money I have left. Where am I going to find this money spent? How much did I spend? This answer is the same as Part A. In Part A, we solved to find out how much each of us spent. And so if you look at your answer from Part A, you should be able to plug that right into this expression. What would you spend your money on? I look forward to reading your answers. I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, please email me. I'll have access to my email throughout the day. Otherwise, make sure you turn your homework into the basket, and then we can go over stuff on Wednesday if you have any more questions. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.